Hey everybody, you're listening to the Hisessions Hawaii podcast where we talk about everything local and beyond. I'm Johnny Masato, your host, and joining me today is Kyle Shimabukuro. How's it? Devon Nekoba.
Hello.
Before we begin, let me remind our listeners of all the ways they can stay in touch with the channel. There is Facebook, Instagram, and X, all at Hisessions. You can go to SoundCloud, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts to listen to the podcast. And finally, if you want to get in touch with us, you can email us at hisessions@yahoo.com. Although, Devon, most of the people who reach out through our Patreon.
Nice.
And just like I was saying in one of the other podcasts, we have 3 new Patreons that we want to give shouts out to. I wrote them down this time.
Good man.
So
like where they're from too? Or
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So listen to this. We have Lay from Washington. Thank you, Lay,
Washington
for
State?
becoming a Washington State.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then we have Evan from Pennsylvania.
Whoa.
Coming in hot.
All right.
And Bill from Texas.
Awesome. Nice.
So we have a very diverse
Bill Bruce.
audience. Yeah. Same as Bill Bruce. So we do have a fan base there in Texas. So thank you very much.
Like
I know
that.
you.
Fan base of 2 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's still a fan base.
Yeah.
That's still a fan base.
We take what we can get.
Yeah.
For sure.
If you'd like to help the show get more music on the channel, please go to patreon.com and donate. There you'll get more involved and help determine who and what is filmed. You can go to kupukupulandscaping.com, get a quote for any landscaping services on the island of Oahu, and of course, Fort Ruger Market. I had a Porca Santos today again. There was we swapped it out for the Kalua pig.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always a fan of Porca Santos. Very good. Lastly, Olelo Online, Kaliko Bima Trap. You can go to oleloonline.com if you're interested in learning Hawaiian language. And you can have one-on-one with Kaliko, who is a fluent speaker.
Nice.
And also does a lot of translations with the Mele, Hawaiian Mele out there.
Notice there's a lot more videos and stuff about that, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. Our esteemed guest today is Mr. Kevin Okimoto. He is one. How many are there in the
Sixth?
Opihi Pickers?
Fifth?
Yeah, he's
There's
4
of us.
Oh,
one
fourth.
fourth of the Opihi Pickers,
He's a quarter.
as well as being a legit Waikiki Beach Boy,
Yeah.
which is an art that is not as much these days, you know. So I did want to talk about that a little bit. But Kevin, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. Mahalo. I appreciate it.
These are always good because we've been friends with Kevin for a long time, so it makes the
Dude, from going to Kauai and playing Opihi Pickers and then Pure Heart and
Yeah.
I still can't believe we were at gigs where there were like, I don't know, 30 people.
Yeah.
And we were playing in a huge hall. And I was me, the Opihi Pickers, and Pure Heart. And there were 30 people in the room. And I was thinking, what the hell is going on?
We were just talking about the Free Kaka'ako concert. The Hawaiian Style Backyard Jam, and everybody played.
Yeah.
Was that a fundraiser for like Molokai baseball? I think at that time.
Yeah, they had lost their funding or their bus broke down or something, and then Marshall Marumoto, who was at the time the president of Hawaiian Style, thought we're gonna do a fundraiser for these guys, and we all jumped on and did that. So we've known Kevin for a long time, and he's an excellent musician and an excellent beach boy. I don't know exactly. You can get into the intricacies of what it entails to be a beach boy in a little bit, but you started playing, you said, around the year 2000?
Yeah, I just decided to. I had a friend from high school. I met his family. They would have like kanikapila sessions in their backyard, like Uncle Gabby style, 10 guitars, and they're like harmonizing with each other. I was like, oh, I want to try and do that. So actually, I just taught myself how to just play the ukulele and the guitar. And
So this was before YouTube. How did you teach yourself?
watch and mimic. Because when you're a local boy growing up in Hawaii, there's all different races. So, we used to mimicking the Chinaman and the Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
So you just mimic what you hear. That's how I learned how to play. Just
That's
mimic.
amazing.
Yeah.
And you started on ukulele, you said.
Ukulele first, yeah.
Now, how do you end up running into Imua and the boys there? Because they were already Opihi Pickers. You were the last
Yeah,
edition, right?
Audition.
You're the last picker.
Actually, their family also used to have Kanikapila sessions. So they would have like their uncle was like 2 houses down from my house in Mililani. So they would come over there and they would have like slacky Hawaiian music, and that's back then I used to sing falsetto Hawaiian again, like mimicking, copying, right? So then that's how I joined the band. They just asked me if I would go and join the band.
So you born and raised in Mililani area?
Yeah, I was in Mililani, but I graduated from Walaloa because, so my... It's a long
Is there
story.
a story? Is there a story there?
No, let's share that. I ended up in Walaloa. I shared a little bit because I was growing up I was a baseball player. Okay, so I was one of the few kids that played year-round baseball. So, most of the time I was my time as a child I was being raised in Boot Park in Paoa.
Oh,
so
wow, you've been all over the place.
Because in the PAL League, right? So when it came All-Star time, my dad would ask me, okay, you want to play with Mililani or you want to play with the town guys? So I usually chose playing with the town guys for some reason.
Back then, Mililani wasn't established, because now Mililani is a good baseball town. But I think back in the 90s, they weren't as known as they are now, I think.
I think Mililani was known for baseball back in those days. But I noticed that a lot of my friends that I grew up in town, they live in Mililani now. So that's the reason why their teams are good now, because majority of the people that used to live from Kaimuki to Kalihi, they all live in Mililani, Eva Beach, Kapolei. So it's pretty interesting, like how, because when you play, like, because that I'm a working musician, right? So when I play music, I'm out there now.
Mililani's that?
The 604 restaurant, I'm really exclusive with them, is because I like to play in front of the local crowd. Like how Mai Tais, you'd have the downtown businessmen after they power work, they come in. It's a whole different.
Well, also too, because your musical influences, the stuff that you play is all over the place, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean you can do everything. I've heard you do Hawaiian music to R&B to reggae stuff. I mean, and granted, that's kind of the Opihi Pickers way of doing things as well. But I've always noticed that whenever I watch you playing live, I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to do a Bill Withers tune. Okay, oh no, now we're going to do a Gabby song. Oh, wait, now we're going to do an R&B. Like, people cannot really nail you down to one specific style, which I think is really cool.
Well, because the person that I really looked up to growing up was Willie K.
Oh, there you go.
Because Willie K so basically, if you watch the OP Pickers, like, I kind of want to take the role of the showmanship side. Like, because Imua is like a genius brain music. Like, he's so good, So I was like, I'll take the crowd. Like, I'll talk to the crowd and try to get the crowd. So that's some of the things as growing up as a kid, I always was like that. Like, always, playing around, being the ham. You know what I mean? Like that. So that was my calling.
That's an important part of any band.
Yeah.
Like I always say, I don't ever get nervous about playing. Like, if I just have to go up and play a song or do, no problem. It's the gigs, the talking part that I'm always like, okay, that's the part that stresses me out, because that's what keeps the audience engaged through the whole show.
Well, you could do the whole Eagles concert thing and just go, thank you, here's another. That's all you gotta do, right?
I guess when you're the Eagles, you can do that. But I just always remember, like, Kapana and all these
it's
bands.
engaging the crowd that makes
like,
it fun.
You're not just enjoying the music. You laugh and you have a good time too. So that's the part that Kevin plays.
I used to study like reggae artists. Used to have this DVD called Reggae on the River, and I would actually watch them and put that into our set. Like,
really?
but make it Hawaiian. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we're playing at the Waikiki Shell, so, okay, I'm going to use this and I put it in this, like, you know, like that kind of thing.
Like switching the lyrics or just introducing
No, like
the song?
the showmanship side, like what they would say and how they would talk to the crowd, and how it would be local.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like.
Well, I noticed that when you guys came in for the last most recent high session shoot, which was I think last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen there's like some physical, like when you guys did the instrumental, there's like moving and stuff.
Yeah.
So is that kind of your doing? Like
No, that's not. I think that was Hoku, because Hoku's a dancer, so he's a Polynesian dancer. I think Imo and Hoku did that, and then we just copied them, like, you know. But we all like work together.
So what happens is there's a certain part of the song, all the instruments get together and they start going like. They play and they bring the neck of the guitar up, and then they play and they
choreography.
It's kind of choreographed dance.
That's always cool. That's always
fun to watch.
Yeah.
What was your experience meeting Willie for the first time?
Oh, it was nice, nice to meet.
Everybody has that kind of story.
I met him in Waikiki at the Royal Hawaiian. I just finished work at the beach, Waikiki. I'm walking out with my canoe paddle, walking out, and I go, "Oh, Uncle Willie, how's it?" He's like, "Hey, boy, how you?" I like, you know, it was amazing. Like, he just talked story, like when friend kind, like talk story, right? Yeah.
But did he recognize you from Opihi Pickers?
Yeah, he recognized.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
He said, "Good job. You're doing a good job." I was like, "Oh, wow."
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
And so what transitioned you over from ukulele to guitar?
Because everybody wanted to be the Jake Shimabukuro in the band.
So you wanted to be the John Yamasato.
So I wanted to be the John Yamasato, even though I was the same age as him.
All right, that's right. I remember. How did you know Jake? Because I remember being part of Pure Heart, and we had just started becoming, had our CD out and doing things, and then Jake comes up to me one day and he said, "Hey, remember Yumua guys?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Oh, they picked up my friend Kevin now. He's in the band Opihi Pickers." And he's like, "Oh, he's a good singer, you know." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then that's the kind of things kind of took off for the band, you know.
Oh, wow.
So I
Jake from
remember
student
that
government
day.
time.
Yeah, I was a class president of my school, so.
Really?
What?
Gonna say the tradition grows.
Student council, bro. Match Okimoto. Nah. Actually, my family is Kaimoki, so I get plenty cousins that live Kaimoki, so it's kind of like a Kaimoki thing. You know how Kaimoki people, they're very, very school spirit and personal pride, like kind of like Roosevelt.
Mm-hmm.
Roosevelt is the same way, you know. I don't know about other schools, but so it's just like through mutual friends that knew Jake. We knew Jake and stuff.
I
like
see.
That. Yeah.
Hey, you moved around so much. It's trippy to hear you talk about all these different influences. Because I can't imagine, because when you first started going to the Kanekapilas, how old were you?
Oh, I was still young. I was like elementary school or like intermediate, more than middle school. Because then Imua's family, they live like 2 houses down, yeah. So I still always hear the Hawaiian music, you know. I was always around music, but I just didn't.
Well, you're so focused on sports.
I was focused on being a baseball player.
Right.
So I was like, you know, focused in surfing, baseball, but I was surrounded by music, and sometimes would have like at Boot Park, crazy, like, but I didn't even know it. It was just my uncle, auntie, like New Warner Brothers would come, jam for my dad, like Country Comfort.
Oh,
like
wait, New Warner Brothers is your relative?
It was just my dad's friends. They would just
okay.
come and sing, and Lonnie Girl, I was running around with her. You know that song, Lonnie Girl. See Me Just Me. That was my friend who just running around Boot Park. And because my dad we play the game, they take us surfing down to Kiwalos, and then they come back, and then they barbecue till like 2 a.m, like, you know what I mean? And Hawaiian music going, and then like the cops will come and eat dinner with us. Like, you know? So it was a pretty good upbringing. I was around the music, but I didn't really. My mom. So actually, how I got my musical talent, I think it was from my mom, because my mom, she could sing, play guitar, and my dad backed her up too. He played ukulele, but it was just I was around it, but I just didn't grab it till later on.
There's a lot. I mean, like even David Kamakahi, he didn't start his musical journey till later.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Must have been hard for him with just a dad. That's why just being this.
Yeah, I think it's a little intimidating, you know.
Yeah.
So he just kind of and even now I think about it, Herb, like he didn't want to learn. Well, his dad, did, you know.
He didn't want to learn from his dad.
Yeah. Well.
Again.
Yeah. I think I don't know if it was he didn't want to learn from the dad or the dad never wanted to teach him. But in any case, yeah. So a lot of these guys get their start right around middle school, high school kind of thing.
Yeah, mine was like in high school, so I was just.
So you guys were friends first, and then you were doing the baseball thing, and then you.
Well, Emo was younger than you, yeah.
Emo was younger than me, so like I didn't really thought I was gonna be in their band because I remember when they first came out with their album, their first one. You know, they had a party, and I went to the party for congratulate them. You know, I was like, "Oh, right on, you guys." They're still in school, and I was like, right out of high school, like 18. You know,
Yeah.
but I was already like, just strumming. You know what I mean? Trying to dabble into it, and then later on, they then asked me.
At what point did you see him in a different light? Like, oh shit, this guy is kind of special.
Oh, I knew. When he was 5th grade, he was special.
Oh, really?
Wow.
He was a musical genius. Like to me, like piano was his first instrument, and like I was like, oh, but he's gonna go far, you know. And people back in the day used to make fun of his voice because he was a little kid and stuff like that. And I used to tell everybody, like, bro, you watch. You're gonna be answering to him, like, you know, like, can you record my album, like, you know. Like, you know what I mean? But so I knew he was gonna be good. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what's funny? I had this revelation at one time in my life because at some point you're too young to hang out with the older musicians.
Okay.
But right around like I'd say I think between 35 and up, everyone start kind of blending together. You know, I could play with Kevin,
Yeah.
or I could play with John Cruz, and no one's gonna be like, you know, everyone just starts looking older together, you know. Like, and I'm like, oh, I kind of hit this club now.
Yeah.
You know? I'm in this old guys club.
Musician club.
What? Yeah, you know, John Porlis or Aaron Kimura, I mean, I know they're older than me, but if I played in their band now, no one would bat an eye because once you hit like 35, 40, you can go 40 to 65 and still be kind of the same looking.
You're
know,
not this young kid playing with.
yeah,
old
it
guys.
doesn't look like a 19-year-old playing with you.
Yeah.
Unless
But-
you're Jake, because Jake always looks like he's 12. But
Yeah, Jake has that fountain of youth thing going, but yeah. So it's kind of nuts, but yeah, we're all in that club now.
Yeah, we are.
and then your influences, where does all of that come from? Is it because everybody around you played so much different styles? Or so
Yeah,
many
it was just different styles all the time. Like,
So you don't gravitate more toward one than the other?
it depends how my feelings. It depends how I feel. It depends what kind of people is there in the crowd. I kind of look at the crowd.
Wow.
What kind of, you know, atmosphere I'm in, and I just show up like that.
Well, that and you're because you're a quote unquote working musician. You're playing all the time.
Yeah.
You're kind of plugged into what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
It's called survival.
So what made you decide to make music your living? Is it something that, okay, I don't have a choice, I've got to do this?
I worked construction for one day, and I told myself, "You guys are awesome. I can't do that," you know. And I got paid to play music, and I was like, I'm just gonna stick with this.
So are
Like,
you playing music nightly now, or?
Yeah. So twice a week, I'm at a 604 restaurant someplace.
Okay.
They have 7 locations,
Wow.
but
already.
four. But they only have live music at 4 locations right now.
Is the name the same at all 7 locations, or did
They have like names before the 604. It's so the Clubhouse 604 is the one in Lelhua Golf Course.
Okay.
A restaurant 604 is Pearl Harbor.
Oh, interesting.
604 Bar and Grill is the one in Eva Beach by Barbers Point. And then they have Beach House 604 is the one Pokai Bay. rest camp. Right in on top, right there. Water's like right there. It's super nice, that one. So those are the four restaurants that have live music.
What does the 604 stand for? This area code.
I don't want to mess it up. I know there's a meaning, but I forgot.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know, yeah.
The one in Pearl City, is that going to get affected when they start building the new stadium, you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Because it's right there, right?
A lot of the military go to that one. A lot of the Pearl Harbor.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize it was a local thing. I thought it was a military base thing, because that's kind of where the one that the one that I've only seen is the one right near
by the stadium, right?
Yeah, by the stadium. So I thought,
it's a good vibe. You feel like you're in Mai Tais back in the day. But it's spread out. But it's spread out though, so it's like it's not the Mai Tais where you cannot walk or you cannot. It's kind of like everybody stays. It's almost like they have a bar in your neighborhood. So you know what I mean. So like the Eva Beach one is pretty interesting though, because the Eva Beach one you have like a lot of the Nanakuli and Waianae people coming into Eva Beach.
Okay.
The one in Pokai Bay, the only local you'll see is if they throw like a special event, like if Pearl Hart's coming in and they're gonna do like a thing, then the Hawaiians will come into the bar. But if it's like a regular night, you know, music, whatever, is mostly military in the Waianae.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the Pearl City one's mostly locals.
The Pro City one is mixed. So like, it's the guys that live in town and they don't want to drive all the way that way.
Yeah.
They end up at the Pro City one, but it's like mixed military and
Pearl Harbor right there.
and locals,
Yeah.
but mostly the town the people that still live in town.
That must be an interesting group to have to play for,
Oh yeah,
right? Because you you kind of gotta morph your sound from one thing to the next thing to the next thing.
yeah.
So when you're doing these gigs, is it just you and a guitar, or is it you
well,
have a
it's
band?
just me, and during the week it's just me by myself.
Okay.
And then the weekends I have a trio that I brought on the Hisessions at Kolau.
Okay.
That keyboard drum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
That. Yeah. So.
And how has things changed as far as what people expect or how you do? Because like we were saying before we started the podcast, there's all this technology now too. So
Oh, bruh.
like Kevin actually is the one who convinced me to use an Octaver pedal. So just to get into the weeds a little bit, so I have when I play and when Kevin plays, we like to do a technique where you hit a bass note and then strum a little bit,
Yeah.
a bass note and strum. You know, it's kind of it's an Ernie Cruz thing.
Ernie Cruz kind. Yeah.
Yeah, but this pedal now, it's technology where when I hit the bass note, it knows that I'm hitting a bass note, and it makes it sound like an actual bass guitar, and so it just gives it more depth.
Yeah.
You know, and you can set it to wherever you want it to end on the guitar. So if it's only these certain notes I want, it'll do that. And I was resisting it for years, and then I saw Kevin at Mai Tai Bar, and he's talking so highly about this
I remember
thing.
when you actually used that.
And then I used it. I'm like, oh my god, what have I been thinking?
Yeah, when you're telling me about it, I had no idea what you're telling me, but I remember you were being excited about using that for
Yeah,
for
and
the
then
first time.
it's a staple now for
Yeah.
me. But so beyond that, I mean, there's like looping. People nowadays have whole computer setups that they're running through their thing, and they're putting background vocals. And I mean, if you look at Mike Love, right? He has like background vocals and effects and loops. And I mean, is that what you have to do nowadays, or
No, actually. So I do loop, but there's only certain songs I loop.
Okay.
So if it's a reggae song, I'm gonna loop it.
Why is that?
Because you got reggae, the bass line is important in reggae. So you gotta actually play the bass line, and the drum and the percussion and the drums, the thump and everything is important in reggae. The soul stuff too, like the Motown stuff, like all that background drum beats, percussion, drum, bass, all that. It's important for that. That's when I loop. But as far as like the Hawaiian stuff, like the CNK and the Kalapana and all the other things. I just straight play the guitar with the bass on it. But when he's talking about what I was sharing with him, now I have this guitar from Australia that Imua said, Kevin, play this guitar. And I'm like, okay, I want to listen to Imua. He knows what he's talking about, right? So then I play this guitar. He goes, I promise, you play this, you're not going to play anything else. And it's a guitar from Australia. It's called Maton, like Martin, but it's the Maton, if they call it Maton. It's from Australia. And it has a mic under the bridge. So when you're strumming the guitar, the style that me and John play, you're going to play percussion too at the same time while you're playing it. And it's so amazing. Like, you know, it's like game changer right there. Imua just changed my whole game. Like, I'm having fun again. Like,
when did you start playing it?
Huh? I think it was like 2 years now.
Oh, okay.
And
what does it open up for you when you play? I mean, I understand. I think I understand what you mean by percussion, but like, talk me through a song. Like, how do you use it in a song?
Because like the Jeff Rasmussen. Oh, what is that? That song, shucks, Sweet Sensation or something like that. Sweet Conversation. You know that song? But I have a style of playing his song. But it's that finger picking thing when you're doing that thing and then you hear that, like, you know, oh, it sounds so. You get excited.
It's amplifying the taps of you're hitting the what is that called? The bridge?
Yeah,
no,
the bridge.
The fretboard?
So the fretboard.
When you use a pick, it even gives it a different sound too, then.
No, you gotta use your fingers.
Okay.
The pick, it doesn't. Yeah, that's like a total different way. But like for us is like, you know, the picking style and the strumming up and down bass notes. That kind of. I know you change it. Will change you.
Wait, so
bro.
you even like you morph your playing style from song to song?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, because you know, John, we know how John plays.
I play the same thing.
Yeah,
no
John
matter
plays
what.
the same way regardless of what's happening.
Oh, I play the same way too. I play the same way. It's just that there's a percussion now coming out of this thing.
Well, that only work for certain guitarists, like if like a John sounding way of playing.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know, I don't play like everybody else.
Yeah.
So I can say what I.
Well, where did that come from? Because you said you watch these people, you know what I mean? Because like you said that some of the stuff is like John because it's like Ernie, the way Ernie would play. You fashion yourself a big fan of Willie K, and Willie definitely had a unique way of playing the guitar.
Yeah.
So
And
I
I
played with
do-
a pick too.
Yeah, he plays with a pick, but I have acrylic. So I play with acrylic now. So like, and this is BB Sean Ishimoto style. He had all acrylic nails all over his hand. So, which Willie K stuff, like when there's certain songs that I play, I try to be like him too. The strumming, you know, that whole thing, like, I do that.
On an acoustic?
Yeah.
is this one too?
No, I don't think so. I think the tunes one's out there.
Only because every time we do these things and we're talking about the musical part of it, it fascinates me to no end. Yeah. And to have somebody in the studio who plays different styles.
You can run out onto the couch and get one.
Is that cool? Is it okay?
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I want the audience to hear what it sounds like when you're playing these different styles. Because sometimes people don't. They'll hear it and you go, oh, okay.
So let's get the Takamine. That one's in tune, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Takamine's in tune. In the meantime, Beach Boy.
Yeah.
When did that all start?
Oh, I was young. I was like 18.
Because they don't just let anybody in there.
Oh, bro, I got blessed to be there from the Aikau family.
Oh.
The Aikau's kind of took me under their wing when my mother passed away, and they kind of taught me. They knew I wanted to be at the beach, so they brought me to the beach, teach me everything I needed to learn and whatever, and I just started working at the beach. I worked at the Hilton all the way down to the Duke statue. So I worked at every single stand. I worked for many beach concession owners, all the different styles, and it's a good experience.
How long you been with Tony guys?
Oh, just maybe after COVID.
Oh, okay.
Uncle Tony, when he used to see me, because before the Beach Boys, we never had medical or pension or paycheck.
Wow.
It was just one of the kind. It's just like, you come work, you get paid. Like, we never had schedule too. Like, you just show up when you like work. It's like I used to tell my friends, oh, it's just like Vegas. We show up, like Okimoto, cashing in. We cash in, like, okay, I like go home. They get cash out, cash you out. You go home. Wow. Like, you know what I mean?
What does it mean to be a beach boy? Like, what is the actual...
Beach Boy is you giving the experience to the people from the mainland or where on the road. You're just giving them an experience of riding a wave in Waikiki. Putting smile on their faces, giving them the aloha, which it's, you just got to share the aloha spirit.
What happens on a day that there's absolutely no surf?
There's always surf.
There's always surf when you
There's always a small wave that will take you for 200 yards.
Yeah, because you can get like a 10-0 or something.
We always teach on a 12-foot board.
Oh, there you go.
And then you're going to go for far. We guarantee you can stand up. We was talking earlier, the tourist is different now.
Yeah.
Because there's like, they go by, what do you call that? Yelp.
Oh, Yelp reviews, yeah.
They go by reviews. So sometimes, like, you can fake the review and they go to a wrong place. Whatever. So, that too. They go by reviews is super, super. You can make and break a company with that now. There's 1 million surf schools in Oahu. I want to say, like, 80% of those schools, 70%, I don't know. Like, a lot of those schools are not from Hawaii. They're from California, Florida, Korea.
Huh.
Wow.
There's people coming from the States and around the world coming into our land and making, like, come surf in Hawaii with us. So it's not really authentic.
How does that work? Like, they have somebody here and they just...
Oh, it works. You have a van, you have a surfboard.
I see. And
you put a website on.
Yeah. Interesting.
And you have a podcast. And
Which is the one that you work at? The one at the Bong Store? The Billabong?
Yeah, so I work for the Moniz family. So it's called Moniz Family Surf. We are in the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Used to be the Billabong Store. It's no longer there anymore. We also have the Faith Riding Company, the Faith Surf School. It's in front of the Duke's Restaurant where we have a canoe over there too.
So you go back and forth?
Yeah, I go back and forth.
Canoe surfing is so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
It is awesome.
Yeah, you can never do that around. We're the only ones that can do that, But
well, you can try, but you go and swamp your canoe probably.
Well, basically,
and you know what to do.
There's ocean around the world, but our surf break is made for that because that's where surfing was born. That's where they created surfing over there in Waikiki. So it's just the culture. It's just different.
It's just fascinating to talk to because I remember we got to talk at length about the whole Beach Boy experience and how you got involved and all that stuff. And it was just fascinating for me because we all think of, a Beach Boy is these guys, these big brown guys sitting on a beach. And, you walk up to them and you tell them, oh, could you teach me how to surf? And there's always so much aloha and so much, and like you were taught the right way in terms of you're giving an experience, but you're also, it's not just the surfing part of it, but it's the connection to the ocean, it's the connection to the people, it's all of that stuff. Because you can learn how to you can learn how to surf from people who know how to surf, but that Beach Boy experience that you folks give people is different, and I don't know that folks get to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's back in the days. It was the real thing. When I first started, had like legends.
Yeah.
They had Rabbit Kikai, had this guy, Uncle Gabby, Blue Makua, like all these old time. They were still working, but they were like their last ending part. And I worked for them for like a good like 5 years. But they taught me a lot of, because I could play Hawaiian music. So they always like, boy, sit over here, sing to me, like, So
I just always thought of them as like really cool guys that used to hang out at Waikiki, and
yeah.
But it's such a weird legendary thing, and then to have a friend who actually does that. Because when you told me, I do Beach Boy, I'm like, you do what? How's that? What? And so when you're explaining the process and everything you learn and everything you share, I was like, oh man, that's kind of cool, because you're almost you're that bridge between the guys, because you remember what it was like to work with them to the new guys who are coming up.
Well, nowadays it's like every man for himself now, because it's people from around the world. I'll tell you one story. This is a true story. I taught this tourist how to surf, husband and wife. Right before COVID happened, I taught them how to surf. COVID happened, came back. It's the same guy I taught how to surf. He opened up a surf school. He's teaching surfing. He moved to Hawaii.
Oh my gosh! What?
And I was joking with my friends. I was like, "Oh, you can take one surf lesson and open up a surf school and teach somebody how to surf."
Do you think that was his intention when he was learning from you?
I think what he was doing was he was looking, because he didn't know how to surf.
Yeah.
I knew that for a fact. But I think he was a businessman looking around like, oh, look, there's money to be made here. Like, so.
That's the kind of stuff that leaves a bad taste in your mouth, though.
Yeah, but that's what they do, and that's what happened. That's the true story.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't think about how technology changes even that business, because you think of Beach Boy as like has nothing to do with tech.
But when we were kids, we used to go to Waikiki, park at the zoo, and longboard to nighttime.
Yeah.
And that you can hear Kapena in the background playing at Duke's, and it was such a magical time.
Beautiful time.
Is Waikiki still like that to today? Because I haven't gone in years.
Waikiki is different. There's a lot of homeless. There's a lot of stuff going on there. There's, like I said, there's what we are used to growing up in Hawaii, local community, like Hawaiian style, is different. It's no. I want to say that's the reason why I sing in Central Oahu.
That's where the locals are.
Yeah, I do not sing it. I don't want to say, but I don't sing on this side. I was singing Kaneohe.
It kind of depends, because like Ruby has a nice little thing she's got going out in
B-side.
New Valley with B-side. Yeah.
No, that's
a local friend. That's heavy local.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like that's part of the east side, like from Hawaii Kai to Wamanalo, Kaneohe.
Yeah.
Like, but remember the Mai Tai bar days and all those days, the Pauhana days and all liquids and all that.
Yeah.
It changed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that is true.
Aloha Tower days.
Aloha Tower, Aloha Tower days. Like you have to go, the closest you got to go Hawaii Kai.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of people that used to live in town, they don't want to live Central Oahu, so what? They go buy Hawaii Kai.
Or live in Aina, which is these two guys
yeah,
are Hawaii Kai, Aina.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so can you do me a favor? Is it okay if we have
what is the question though?
Well, I know that he can play different styles. Like we've heard, he was talking about how, hit the bass note and
guitar.
go, which is how you play, right? And how Ernie used to play. So there was that. There's Uncle Willie K's style of playing. There's I'm not even sure exactly what I mean, but. No, seriously, because
I was like, I don't know what that is.
Because Kevin can play, and I don't mean to put you on the spot. It's just I know you can play different styles.
Okay, so what
music.
you want me to do?
So okay, why don't we do this?
What do we do?
If you're playing a normal song, you're doing a boom chuck, right?
Yeah.
Can you do an example, just like a couple of chords?
Like how this is.
Yeah, this is. Yeah. So you see, it's hitting an alternating bass.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. And then there's the.
Nice. Yes.
Wow.
Tom is playing the bass. Though.
Yeah.
Well, this is more like arpeggio picking.
Like, you know, like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you were saying you have the acrylic nail as well, and that helps you with the picking aspect of it.
But as far as acoustic, like like if you was to like do.
So you see how he's hitting the thing that.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is that new guitar that he has, it amplifies that sound.
That sound that you're making
more than it would normally. I mean, my
Yeah.
guitar does that too, but because there's a mic there, it really gives it a good pop, you know, so that it has a little bit of a rhythmic sound to it. And actually, you know, honestly, this is why I like. I personally like guitars that do not have a finish.
Oh.
You know, this is kind of like raw wood.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so it's because when I hit it and stuff, you hear the wood tick tock 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 tock
Oh.
sound.
Yeah.
Versus if it's really heavily glazed, it kind of mutes
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
So
But that's the different
Interesting.
styles right there. Like if you was to play like that, then the acoustic would, the percussion would come out.
That's because I don't think people hear that. You know what I mean? Like usually when you're listening to one guy play the guitar, like if you listen to John, he pretty much plays that style kind of the whole way through. There isn't really a reason to change it. Whereas for you, when you're at a gig, you're playing this song, and this song requires you almost to play that more percussion style.
I gotta quit. So then so do you because you're playing a lot all over the place.
Yeah.
Do you like take requests and try to figure things out, or 'cause
Automatic. There's Google.
That's why he needs to know how to play everything.
Like there's the phone, and then you go on tabs and you press and you look. It shows the chords and everything, and then if you don't know the song, you grab the phone and you listen to it for a little while like that. Like, oh yeah, that's how the thing is. And then you know, then you then the kind, you know what I mean. Then you just jam them. You
So
just wing them.
When you play, you have an iPad in front of you.
Not iPad. That's
Just
that's
one.
maybe when I'm 60, I'll have an iPad. But
Right now, you can see with your phone.
right now, I can see the phone right now. I can see the phone.
That's pretty good because I cannot.
You cannot?
No, I
Oh,
cannot.
I'm more Japanese than you. My eyes must not see it.
No, you know what's funny? What's funny was I was at a wedding once, and I had to do the walk, you know, the walk down the aisle thing, and they wanted "Fields of Gold" by
Sting.
Sting.
Oh.
And I kind of know the song, you know, but I'm just saying I don't really know the words. But I'm like, I got it. So I printed it out on a piece of paper, and I always just do. I put it on the ground, but the sun kind of was setting, you know, so kind of was getting dark. They start walking down. I look down. I'm like, oh no, I cannot see the.
Oh my
You
god!
made
I kinda
up, you
see
made
the
up the words.
So they got the John Yamasato version of Fields of Gold. You'll
Bro,
remember
you so old.
me.
You have to print them out, bro.
Yeah,
You
that's
have
all-
a phone. There's notes. You can put the
But I
thing
don't have.
inside.
I don't have a
Wait,
coder or
how
anything.
long ago was this?
No,
Last year.
that's
you
the
did
reason why
paper?
you need a looper, and you loop the lyrics, and then you let the thing go, and you hold the phone. You know what I kind of do. Or you put that thing, you put the phone on the clip, and you loop
I
the
don't
whole
like.
chords,
I don't
and
like
then
stuff
you like
clipped to
the-
my mic
Wait, so
stand.
you end up humming the lyrics
I just made up words.
Oh my god!
on the fly. That's pretty good, man.
Wow.
It was close enough. And like I always tell brides, I said, dude.
You tell him, dude.
I tell them, dude. When you're walking down that aisle, I am the last thing you're gonna be. You're gonna be like, well, everyone's looking at me. I hope I don't fall. And sure enough, like nobody.
Unless
no-
you're
Well, that's
singing
what
the
you-
wrong
yeah, if you're
words.
singing it so badly
Yeah.
that they go, that is not even the
Yeah.
words to the song. You know what I mean?
No, it turned out
Hope you
fine.
stay married
If it
for
was
a long,
if
long
it was a
time.
Hawaiian song to be staring at.
But yeah, so that's when I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta switch up my my how I do this because I
Well,
can't.
now
I
it's
can't
gonna
put
be
the-
in your glasses.
I can't put it on the floor
Right?
anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I
the
can't
next
see
step.
that far. Yeah, in the glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gonna be in the glass.
I'm gonna
That's
get
true.
that next. That's my next kind.
But you want to? Yeah, I want to get that too.
I want to get that too.
They're very cool.
Are you gonna get one? Devin's always on
Get
the
one already.
on the cutting edge of technology.
I bought the other.
How much is
glasses.
it anyway? Like
$800.
Yes,
Oh
800
damn!
bucks.
Okay, never
It's a
mind.
lot.
But
It's a lot. But
that
you can
one-
write it off because you can just use
But
it
that
for
one you
work.
cannot see, right?
No,
it's
you
just
cannot see.
recording.
It's like
But
another
Yeah.
guitar.
yeah, but go get one
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
gonna-
no, it's out already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out already.
You gotta get that one then.
But they've been playing with it because you've got those Apple ones, right?
That's too
Yeah,
big.
yeah, that's too
a
big.
huge. Which it's interesting because they make those, right, which
Yeah.
is an actual screen,
Yeah.
and they're finding Apple is even finding that it's the better way to go is to have glasses where you can just see the thing. But remember those Google glasses that came out? Those
Yeah.
things were
Yep.
awful.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent the $1,500 and bought a pair, and then I got rid of them because you feel stupid.
Walking around
These
with
at
that
least
huge-
they look like
Yeah, it looks
glass
like
Yeah,
glasses.
the Ray-Bans one.
But I saw an unboxing of it, and the frames are so big.
Oh.
Like it's
Oh.
self-contained, but
Wait,
the
for
frames
the-
are so big
The
that
new
it's like,
the
ooh.
new
You just
metal
gotta
ones.
wait a little while. Go get contact lens so you can wear.
Well, dude, the thing that sold me on it was that there's this guy Marcus Brownlee. Do you guys?
Oh yeah, and he was
Yeah.
showing how
So the thing that made me interested was that because it's like you basically look into the glasses and you can see like closed captioning translations.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he said because the microphones on the glasses are directional, if I'm talking to somebody, it's translating who I'm like you can have people talking around you and it's only going to pick up the person that's right in front of
Yeah.
you. And I thought, "Oh, that's going to be a game changer."
yeah.
You know?
especially
So-
if you go to Japan.
Yeah. Cuz I can already understand 1/10 of what everything is being said. So now I'll be able to understand like 8/10 of everything being said.
You guys been playing music for a long time. Are we in a time where technology is moving so fast? You got to constantly go to like Easy Music and see what's the latest, greatest thing out there, or are you guys so used to what you guys are playing as your bass instruments? You don't really
I think
upgrade until like a while.
I think I'm always trying to upgrade
Okay.
my stuff. I'm just trying to be current. Yeah, because even the recording side, that side is crazy how it changed. Because like us guys, record a song, record an album, and then you grab the songs for the radio. That was our social media, our TikTok and Instagram, right? But nowadays, songs only last one day.
Yeah.
And then you gotta keep going, and I don't know.
Speaking of which, is there more music from you? Are you putting an album together?
Yeah,
Or
so
Opihi
I
Pickers
just so Opihi Pickers, we finished that acoustic album. We're just waiting to release it. I don't know when we're gonna do that. We have another single that we're working on, that we have to work on. So we're in the studio right now, but we have an acoustic album ready to release soon. For my stuff, I've been like this past 6 months I've been writing again. So I might jump in the studio for my own
And
thing
Imo's
too.
your producer whenever you.
Yeah,
do it?
I'm just gonna stick with Imo because that's my guy. He's the guy.
I just can't get enough of his, like, it's hard to explain. Like, when you go into a normal recording studio, it moves at a certain pace.
Yeah.
But Imua, when he presses the keyboard, it's like he's on another planet.
Yeah.
It's like he got 15 fingers or something.
That guy must be upgrading equipment constantly too.
He
Oh,
always like the guitar. Like that's just one. And then he goes like, "Bro, you can't. There's this other guitar." It's like, "Okay, wait, you're moving too fast." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm happy I'm his friend because I can always upgrade. Like, hey, well, what's the next? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows what's
yeah, he
going on.
knows what's the next thing and whatever. So
But I just remember watching him in the studio playing on Justin's album.
yeah,
And he's just sitting in there, and they're like, okay. And Sean's going, okay, Imo, play the solo. Okay, now can you put a little bit of blues on it? Okay, now can you do it a little bit less? Take 20% off of that.
yeah.
Okay, now do it, but stretch this out a little bit more. And Imo was like, okay. He just going,
Yeah.
holy crap, man!
Yeah,
Like on the fly, he's just bang,
on
bang,
the fly,
bang, bang.
he's blessed. He's super blessed, bro. So then
Yeah.
when I first met him, I told everybody, "You make fun of him now, watch."
You're gonna be asking him to record your album.
But the thing is, he's never changed in
He never changed.
30
he's super,
years.
He's super chill, bro. Super awesome. Good personality. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So did we cover the part about the tourists, the different tourists that are coming in?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did?
Kind of.
We did. I kind of missed it. What did you say? How has it changed?
So the tourists, a lot of the tourists is like social media, social
yeah.
media influenced. Yeah. So like a lot of our customers that come to us, since the Moniz family is kind of popular around the world, they hear about the surfing, they come to us because of the media.
Do you guys teach them like a little bit of history and culture to it? Why are you teaching them
No.
surf?
No, there's they don't really care about the young generation. They don't care about history, culture. They don't really care
They
about
just want
those
to take
kind
their
of things.
picture and
They want to take a picture, post it, do their reels.
you know what was the beginning of it all was when they had to upgrade the Makapu'u light trail hike trail
Oh yeah.
because had so many people. Like
Yeah.
I just remember thinking, oh, and then even like back when I was younger, I used to run up the Cocoa Head staircase hike. You know, that was my exercise or whatever.
Good grief.
And then after a while, I was like, oh, there's a lot of people coming. And then now it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
once it
it's
just a
catches on,
freaking-
right?
Yeah.
Well, look at
crazy.
Stairway to Heaven. That's probably the number one reason why they shut down.
oh
that
yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah.
Well, even restaurants
Yeah.
like Sweet E's. Now you see tourists. in
Yeah.
Oh.
there. Like you know, like Rainbow Drive-In, the tourists
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Every
Fresh.
time I see a cheap eats thing, and I go, oh. Now I gotta stand in line over there. They found out, you know.
Yeah.
Because the
No.
next day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, great for the
Yeah.
businesses, but for the people that kind of knew and were regulars, you're like, oh no, I'm just stand in line now, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, tourist change for sure. Like it's different.
Yeah.
I guess because we're getting older too, so
Yeah.
we sounded like our parents.
But you're like, if I came to Hawaii for the first time, I set foot on Waikiki Beach, I meet you guys, and I wanted to know how to surf. The first thing I would want to know is where did you ride and what is the, you know, like I would want to know about the culture and the history of Waikiki and its surfing roots, you know?
Yeah.
Because when you do it, then you would have more meaning than just snapping a selfie of you on a wave and posting it on Instagram.
That's because you old, Kyle.
Yeah. I think that's a Hawaii thing.
Yeah.
Hawaii thing, we local people, I guess in our generation, like older people, would like to know the history. For the younger generations, they don't care. It's all about.
I guess they figured, oh, I can just look the history up if I.
yeah,
have to.
that like that. They
Oh,
can
that's
look
true.
it
The
up.
information is right on their phone. Yes.
All right, Kevin. Okay, we
Yeah.
got to the point. We're gonna ask this last question.
Okay.
If you were, because we're a music channel, as you know, because by the way, Kevin has been on the High Session show a
Yes.
couple of times now
Yeah,
as a featured artist. So,
Yeah.
all right. If you were stranded on a desert island for all of eternity, could only bring 3 albums with you to listen to for the rest of time, what would those 3 albums be?
Oh. Al Jarreau,
Oh.
Good Morning, because you know morning time. You got to hear that morning song
Okay.
from Al Jarreau. James Taylor,
Okay.
some of his stuff, and then a Hawaiian album. Oh, there's so much. There's so much Hawaiian
This
album.
is going,
I was gonna say
Hawaiian,
Willie K.
No.
Willie
Uncle
K.
Hassan's,
Um,
Brothers Kaz.
no, it would have to be like I forget the name. Like shucks.
Huyo Hana was one of them?
Yeah, Huyo Hana.
Okay.
Huyo Hana. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That is a
Yeah,
mellow
yeah.
playlist.
Yeah.
that is a mellow playlist, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rio Hana is great. Would you do the one where they're all drawn on the cover, or the one from Live from Tahiti?
The Red Album, you mean?
Live from Tahiti.
Because that got Come On Over on it.
Yeah, that's the
That's
one.
the Stars and Stripes are on that too, or
No,
Just Press or something.
Jess Press is on that.
Just
Was on that one? Yeah.
Pink one.
Yeah, Led, man. Led is such a monster.
He's good.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Thanks, Gav.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. Let us know when you have the album come out. Come back on. We can talk story.
Yeah.
What kind of genre are you looking at? Just any kind of stuff, or is
What
it-
I do, any kind, all kind. Like
It's all over.
it's all over the place. I probably would name it like mixed plate, and you know, that's probably what it's stuff.
If somebody wants to see you play Is there a website or somebody can look you up to see where you're playing next?
Yeah, so you can follow me on Kevo Music 808. I play at 604 restaurants. So whatever side of the island you're on, you're closer to that 604 restaurant, come by.
Cool.
All right, we'll see you later. And for everybody tuning in, we will see you next week.
Take
Thank
care.
you.